So last segment of us, which is quite famous, is rapid fire.
Oh,
So
okay.
here you don't have to think too much. Whatever first thought comes in your mind, you have to answer.
Perfect.
Yeah. So what's a skill set you have always wanted to master but haven't had the time for?
I think I love to learn the swimming, but
Hmm.
I never had the time for that. And I think I'm scared of my age, whether I'll able to know. So the various trainer will say, you can.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Okay. Favorite book that influenced your entrepreneurial journey,
The Book of Life, Jiddu Krishnamurti.
and why?
I think the one, the beautiful chapter was there on 101 page. This is, you have to be like a mirror,
Hmm.
irrespective of any relation you are into. And when I say so, even in the business, because business is all about developing the relations for me. And that page has helped me a lot because I portray the way I am. If
Yeah.
I feel that this is not functioning in the right manner, in the larger interest of the project and developer, I do collect the courage to communicate in the most assertive manner, saying that this is in the larger interest. That project and that page has
Hmm.
really created the deep impact in my personal life, but professional too.
So during the beginning of Guardian's entrepreneurial journey, right in 2016, what's the worst advice you have ever received and the best advice you have ever received?
I think the worst, I'll not say worst advice,
Hmm.
but I must say that, this does not have a future or why you are charging this much. I mean, I'll not say advice because people knew us.
Hmm.
The best advice was that people have actually believed it and they have extended their wholeheartedly and said that why not you do this way, and people have actually said that okay, use our offices also sometime, because at that time we were very new.
Yeah.
They know the potential within it.
Hmm.
So instead of say advice, people have supported a lot, and that I still value the most. I'll never forget those people in my life.
Okay. And biggest inspiration in your life?
Biggest inspirations to me in my life is my mentors, because I always believe that there is always some positive to take from everybody. I
Yeah.
mean, right from I say from my college days in
Hmm.
VGT, I know that okay, there are professors who have taught me my technical aspect of it. They are because they were conducting lectures at 5 o'clock also. Today, if some developer says 5 o'clock, let's do a site visit, we are ready for do so.
Hmm.
Even Professor Singhvi has placed a deep impact on my life, because he actually truly understood the importance with the okay, I can actually contribute my techno commercial knowledge, and
Hmm.
thanks to him, I'm in real estate today. So I believe that there is always something or smaller or bigger to take from the people around you. Just keep your eyes and ears open and keep learning, which I always do.
So what's your mantra or motto that you follow personally as well professionally in your life?
I love a lot Krishna. I
Hmm.
mean, and I always follow being Gujarati since my childhood, and now also those who know me. I think he rightly said, do your karma with the best of your interest, keeping the interest of every stakeholders, whether the stakeholders is at your personal life, friends, families, and well-wisher,
Hmm.
or the same stakeholders are there in your business side, which is all vendors, builders, and end consumer. Do it with the best of your ethics, do with the best of your intention,
Hmm.
be the positive, and being so he karma doing. I believe karma is a big. I mean, people have different variation, definitions of karma.
Yeah.
According to me, anything you do, just judge whether it's going to harm somebody or not.
Hmm.
If it doesn't harm, please do it with the right intention. I'm sure Lord is there. Some spiritual power is always there
Hmm.
to give you what you truly deserve. And that's what I follow very strongly in my personal life and professional life, both.
Nice. And I totally agree with that. One word to describe your leadership style.
Emotional, I'm telling you, when I was getting interviewed then for job change sometime, they'll
Hmm.
ask my strength. I'll say
Hmm.
emotions. And they
Hmm.
say, what's your weakness? I'll say emotions. Trust me, this was my answer then. And
Hmm.
today also I'll give the same one. Because emotional leadership can win the heart of your leadership is what? A leader should have a follower, right?
Hmm.
I strongly believe that way. Without followers, nobody can be a lone leader. But to influence those, you have to have both a carrot and that stick approach. Both you have to have. But at
Hmm.
the same time, the emotional connect with your subordinates can help you, that when you actually take sometimes that aggressive discussions with them, but the moment you come out, they know that at the heart, he's emotional and he's my well wisher. That
Okay.
cannot happen. So I truly believe that a true leadership is all
Hmm.
about being emotional at a required degree at the right time, and
Hmm.
you can win the heart of anyone at any player. I mean, like any stakeholders for that reason.
And if you had to describe your brand in 3 words?
Guardians?
Yeah,
Oh, wonderful. It's like effective, efficient, but still keeping ethics in mind.
nice. If you weren't in the real estate business, what profession do you think you would be in?
I would have been architecture. Trust me, I did civil engineering, and later I
Hmm.
realized that, okay, maybe I'm not, I was ranker. But
Hmm.
sometimes you realize that, at a very, very early career of that maybe I did it. Maybe I did from Vijay. Maybe I was ranker. But
Hmm.
this is not me. And today, if there is undo button in life keyboard,
Hmm.
I will definitely go back and do architecture.
Favorite place in Mumbai where you like to unwind yourself?
So I usually prefer to, if I want to spend time with myself, I prefer beach. Just
Hmm.
go there, take a book. If I'm not a reader, but if I like to read, I'll choose that kind of place. Maybe I'll go to my terrace today morning. I always like to, okay, may not for any reason, but if I lose my sleep
Hmm.
early,
Hmm.
I mean, you feel like to fresh breathe. So I think something which is open is
Hmm.
is easily accessible with less of time to spend is your terrace home, which I love to spend most of the time. And my
Yeah.
favorite place was my terrace in COVID.
And your go-to comfort food?
South Indian? I love South Indian. I'm a cook too. I love
Hmm.
cooking a lot. And right from 8th standard, the first dish which I was dosa. And today also, I love cooking, and my go-to food is South Indian.
Nice. Describe your ideal client in 3 words.
The ideal client,
Yeah.
someone who trusts,
Hmm.
because blended business is all about trusting your partner. If you don't trust is something, Kritika, for me, is either you trust, then tell, and if you don't trust, please tell me on my face, because you cannot have an in-between approach.
Hmm.
Have faith, because you are appointing us with a faith, with a trust. You're giving crores of projects to us
Hmm.
to do, from planning to conceptualizing to selling to ensuring that the numbers are coming.
Hmm.
I have to trust, and nothing I will do without getting approved by you at any front, whether it is cost or revenue. Please extend your faith, which they do, and
Hmm.
hence we are successful.
So apart from trust, 2 other words if you have to describe.
uh,
Ideal client.
I think ideal client, which fortunately all our clients are right now really, whenever we have work,
Hmm.
touch wood, when you sell, it's a it's a very sense of achievement that you are
Hmm.
actually helping someone to have their dream homes from an end consumer perspective. I'm saying so,
Hmm.
and I always believe all my existing clients, which are developer, has given delivery on time,
Hmm.
because at the end the test of pudding is having it
Hmm.
till you do not do a delivery. And believe me, I think when project gets sold, the cash flow get ensured and the delivery happens on time, plus or minus 1 2 months. All developer, clients knows that.
Yeah.
But yeah, my only piece of advice is let's work together in a
Hmm.
most ethical, effective, efficient manner with the faith in each other
Hmm.
that we have to sell not only, but we have to construct and hand over on time.
Nice. And one dream collaboration you wish to have in your career.
Oh, I would love to associate with some restaurant. I mean, that's my dream that okay, I can go in a commercial kitchen
Hmm.
and do some cooking over there. It's that's my personal way of looking at it. That doesn't pay, but Guardians Association with collaboration.
Yeah.
I think so many players do exist, and
Hmm.
you feel like that. Okay, you want to associate with every player. For example, like some digital companies are working with us. You feel like to collaborate with them
Hmm.
because collaboration is a future. The
Hmm.
growth, according to me, and you must be also observed that collaborations can bring two synergies so great in the
Yeah.
future that it can grow exponentially in a much limited time period. I would love to associate, collaborate with architects. I would love to
Hmm.
collaborate with digital marketing. I'd love to collaborate with every stakeholders which are there
Hmm.
in small manner, and let's see how these collaborations can function in the coming future. But it's very difficult to say that is collaborating only one. I mean, why not to have the best of everybody?
True. Okay. And if you had to prioritize what matters more, the project itself or the client you're working with?
I think both, because if
Okay.
project doesn't well, then client is will not take me seriously ever in the business. For me, it's both the things are important. It's
Hmm.
like different side of the same coin. I mean,
True.
you have to give equal importance to the both. You
Hmm.
cannot choose the one. A right project by the wrong developer will not lead to the delivery.
Yeah.
At the same time, vice versa also is true. So
Hmm.
I think I give equal importance to the both, and in that way, it's really actually that's also a good success mantra of Garden.
Hmm.
That a right developer, a right project, and we are never looked back.
Nice. And lastly, it's not a rapid fire. I want to know from you, I'm sure our viewers, especially youngsters who are aspiring to enter real estate domain, would want to know how and how to navigate the journey, how to become an entrepreneur in this real estate sector. What would be your advice to them?
Real estate
Yeah.
being the most expensive product in the human life of anybody in globally. I mean, why not India? Why only India?
Hmm.
One should feel proud about it. And trust me, this transition has been observed over last 25 years of my being in real estate. That player like me, like student like me who actually came to real estate. My piece of advice I've always gives to all youngsters, if whenever I get a platform, that please come on this side because selling home is sense of achievements. I mean, those happy face when you see when they buy home can
Hmm.
actually give you a content that yes, and you will always remember your first time. My another piece of advice to them that be consistent because sometimes the result may not come immediately. I mean,
Hmm.
after the COVID, you should know, Kritika, that a lot of industries have started sacking people, unfortunately,
Yeah.
for whatever, like
Yeah.
aviation and hospitality. At that time, we were recruiting because we feel that because we were also growing at that time, and
Hmm.
when we give them, my couple of observations were that some people have give up sometime, but have consistency, have faith in ability and in the opportunity which he has given. No business can or no profession can be always show you up. There is always up, there is always down,
True.
but you have to believe in your ability and give consistent effort in the having the faith in your leaders with
Hmm.
whom you are working with. Speak out, because I always believe the problem in personal or profession is the wrong communication or no communication.
True.
Trust
True.
me, I mean, I strongly believe that if you have a problem,
Hmm.
please speak to the right person and he will definitely give you a solution.
Hmm.
Now, if these three things, positive attitude, consistent effort, and have the communication skill in place, have a pride of associating with real estate because helping someone to achieve their dream home is the biggest time. I mean, I would love to say Mr. Sumit Chubba, then working in Axis Bank at a very senior designation, was my first customer whom I interacted way back in Thane, one of the site. He
Hmm.
still remembers, he still in touch with me. And I
Hmm.
still proud about it that when you help somebody achieve their dream, they know that because of your help,
Yeah.
they have achieved their dream home. And that sense of achievement is invaluable. You cannot
True.
measure it in any monetary terms, but
True.
that pride has to be there of working in real estate. And my big message to all newcomer in real estate is a vast industry. Marketing front, you take so many things you can do it, tech things you can do, sales you can do, a lot of things which are does exist in real estate. Identify your strength and see where your match is there. Come, discuss, and let's be part of this force
Hmm.
to help not only Mumbai but across India. This 140 crores population to have their dream home.
That's a great advice.